likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry up.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield. It's Shapen. That's caught. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned.
When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Hand off to Jones. He breaks the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. It's Young. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Nah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
He tries to take the top off. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. They're going back to the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. On the option. Now the toss. Running to Green. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Let's make something happen. Come on, big play.
He'll pull it on the read. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Booth. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pick off to stop the threat. Pass to 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs! What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Winston. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Oh, they're after him! And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Pocket breaking down. And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Mississippi State right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they... Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Gets it out quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Wants to throw again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense.
It's picked off. That's number 10. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. They've got it at the 35. RPO complete to open the drive. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The play action fake. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Rides the back on the option to give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Got a man. It's Thompson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Mississippi State going up tempo. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. He's loose. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. He makes a grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
A fair catch is made. Great field position for the offense. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air. It's Chapin. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Alabama is in serious trouble right now. And by in trouble, I mean this could get uglier than a bad problem. They're trailing by 14 to LSU. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Dogs come to the ball, try trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Fights off a defender. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Caught in the backfield, it's McCray. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. Now up by 7. Second. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Spins away from the defense. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's got an open man. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a cannon.
Let's keep those sticks moving. Keep making play here.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And the punt hits ground. And goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Back to the ground game on the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Got it in the middle, it's Branch. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Georgia! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all. Breakers, defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Alabama has just had no answer to this hellacious beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 21 to LSU. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught close to the marker. It's Branch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's in open space downfield. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got to...
There he goes! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. The lone back's got it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle. It's dealt. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using his legs, it's McCray. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third. Defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Mississippi State right back to the line. Off play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Give to the running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. To the air. It's Shapen. Here's a heat. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And first and goal, I think a lot of people get very conservative. Let's run the football. You know, let's be very predictable. You can't be predictable, right, Palmer? You got to be aggressive, but what happened?
Well, I like the idea calling a pass play down there, but hey, for quarterbacks, it's touchdowns, checkdowns, or throwaways. You are not taking a sack under any circumstance right there. That quarterback's got to do a better job having the clock go off in the sack to keep his offense in good position to score.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle. It's dealt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. Quickly complete. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's dealt. Snowed under by the defense. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give on the option. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive, out of the half, they do exactly that.
Georgia sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Jukes his way for more. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
In this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Looking downfield, it's Shapen. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Georgia sends out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6th time tonight. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Hold and finds his man on the left. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. To throw, it's Chapin. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. They're setting up the screen. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. With the catch, it's Thomas. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking for a man. It's Chapin. Got his man. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Touchdown, Bulldog! And here they come, almost all the way back.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Yeah. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Stockton. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They boot it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Look. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gets the back moving. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll... Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Power football with the run. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation.
Turning it on! They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners at the 40. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the catch. It's Jones. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Keeps it on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Dogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Right down the boulevard. And goes even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back looking for room. tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Mississippi State right back to the line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Shapen. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He leaves it with his back. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's dealt. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Georgia sends out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the coverage team down there to touch. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Mississippi State going up tempo. The give out of the gun. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Bell. There he goes! They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the pass.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. Oh, they're after him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires downfield. It's complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. Mississippi State right back to the line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And the missed connection on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
It's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Snagged on the outside. It's dealt. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space, and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Handoff to the lone back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
And these RPOs always put the defense. Listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Glover. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's a seam wide open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Booth. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Dropping back, it's Chapin. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Dogs! And the... This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to to going 9-0.
With that last touchdown. Maine undefeated. And what can
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Chapin. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. At the 45 on his way. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. The give to the tailback. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Loss on 1st down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Tosses it incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Back to throw, it's Chapin. Rushes on him. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
The hand to the running back. Wide open spaces. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bulldogs will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, this quarterback has earned a reputation as being one of the elite guys in the sport for just an electric skill set.
Yeah, this is a guy that can really do everything for you. They do a nice job of building their offensive game plan around his skill set, and I think this offense trusts every decision he makes.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Now the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the completion made. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. Now here he goes. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. Taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Keeps it. QB draw. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. 2 memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. That's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. 2 great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on 3rd down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on 4th down after giving up that sack?
And the coverage team makes this. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive. He's in the clear. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Past the